Hello and welcome to That Peter Crouch podcast with me, Peter Crouch, Notorious SRD, and Chris Starkie with me. Special Friday edition of the podcast, and I've had a good week. I'm going to get straight into it.
Okay.
I have had a good week. You both didn't get any points, and I got two,
None.
and I've pulled
Did
away.
I get none?
You got zero.
I was totally disengaged from this weekend. I was working all weekend. Didn't even really have time to see any football. I saw a bit of the Villa game. That was it. But even that was like, I saw probably about 10-15 minutes of that. But no points for me. How about Sids?
Yeah, no points.
No points for Sids.
He's fallen off a bit, hasn't he?
I feel like he's on the beach. There's a term in football that we say, and he's got the flip-flops on.
I'm there. I fully suntan
yeah,
up.
you are.
The shorts are high. And they're rolled up.
You rolled them up?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, mate.
I think,
he's getting
hey, do you know what? I've earned the right.
You have actually. He's earned the right.
I've earned the right.
You've played a wonderful game. Because you're so far ahead now that neither of us. In case you're new to the pod, who wants to explain it this
Yeah,
week?
you got a bit of heat, didn't you? if you are new to the pod, I'll explain it.
You did it last time, but you got to do it in an exciting way.
Okay.
People were saying that I'm just sort of farting this thing
You're
out.
farting out the rules here, all right? And actually, I feel like I think you've not taken this as seriously as you might have done if you had your time again, if I'm honest. Because I think what we're about to unveil.
But I promise you, I've taken this seriously. So what concerns me is if we continue with this idea of having a league table, something, I don't know what I need, like some sort of handicap system or something moving into the next.
Well, we'll move on to it. Obviously, everything resets at Christmas.
Yes.
And if you are new to this, we're having a league table. We're doing predictions, 3 games. It's 3 points for a correct result. And it's 1 point for a correct team to win on that particular weekend. So I didn't get any correct results, but I got 2 results. 2 teams correct who won, and you didn't.
Zero points, 0 blank.
Yeah, so I had obviously it was the Villa game that done me. I had Villa to win. I also had Fulham to beat West Ham.
Well, I didn't see Fulham sticking 5 past West
No,
Ham.
I didn't see that. I had 1-0
and
2-1.
Fulham fans have been on as well because we went
rightly
almost
so.
the opposite way.
Do you know what? Rightly so, but let's just say they have been putting up trees, Fulham, this season in terms of scoring goals, apart from the last couple of weeks. But Villa, come on. I mean, are we talking top 4 for Villa this year?
I've heard league title discussions.
To turn over City and Arsenal in the same week. Are they in
the conversation?
You can't argue against that, can you?
You've got to put them in the bracket.
Some people would say, will they maintain? Is this a Christmas thing? Do we really think City are going to stay where they are? Potentially.
All interesting questions. Why are you asking it like that?
I know. That was good, that. Hey, you sucked me in.
Yeah. Sounded like the start of Football Focus or something, didn't it?
It did, actually, yeah.
What do you guys think, though? Come on. Do you think Villa can keep it up?
No, I think they can get in the top 4, though.
Wow.
I look at the teams and I think they can get in the top 4. Well, we've done a lot of Villa games this season and been around like mainly in Europe, but I've been down there for the Brighton game where they absolutely demolished Brighton, 6. I mean, their home form's ridiculous. And full of confidence. They're a good team, great manager. I think they can sustain it. I don't think they can win the league, but listen, I didn't think Leicester could.
And Liverpool, what are we saying about Liverpool then? Do you think that they can maintain?
Liverpool, yeah. Liverpool in conversation. There'll be
Liverpool going
Arsenal.
the whole way. That's the question.
Yeah.
I think it's Liverpool, Arsenal, City.
Is that how you think it'll finish?
No. In the conversation for the title.
Okay.
Genuinely.
I think Liverpool
City,
win it.
Liverpool, Arsenal.
Yeah, so do I.
I think Liverpool win the league this year.
Yeah, no, they're listen, they are 100% in with a shout. 100%.
But that's exciting because correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't really feel there was all that much chat on that front before this season. I don't think people were looking at Liverpool.
I thought they'd Chumbawamba this year.
I thought they'd Chumbawamba, but not with it. I'm pleased.
Because I think City are still probably the best team in the league. I do think that I think they'll go on a run of like 15, 16 games where they win every week. They're well capable of doing that. But,
but then we're seeing mad results, aren't we? And to be fair, Luton look good. They nearly did it, and there is an incredible atmosphere and incredible support going on there that I think is making those, especially those home games, really fun for Luton.
Yeah, there is. My one regret not asking Elton about those stickers.
Oh yeah, the Chaton
on the Luton.
Yeah. We did have to send over some questions in advance, didn't we?
I'm not sure that would have stayed in.
I don't know how we'd have slipped that one in.
Yeah, you'd have to be a brave man, I think.
Who makes those stickers, by the way?
But who makes ours? That's what I want to know. Ours are all over the frigging San Siro and all over the globe. I don't know who makes them. I don't know how you do it.
We love it,
to know. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, should we bang straight into it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so first game of this weekend is Burnley versus Everton. Thoughts, please, gentlemen?
Well, firstly, Everton, you got to take your hat off.
Wow. Brilliant.
Because the 10 points since then, and even before then, they've galvanised, haven't they? And if there's ever a man that could do it, Sheep, you know him really well, Crouchy.
Yeah.
They've just seemed to it's that siege mentality, I think, with them at the moment. Even the fans, they got the fans back on side. Goodison is rocking. So it seems like it's a tough place to go again.
Yeah, I think the table doesn't tell the full story there, does it? As in, they are where they are in the table. However, they're unlike any other team that's around there because they're there for a very different reason.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing situation. Like if they manage to get themselves out of it with a 10-point deduction, it's a kind of credit to them, really. And obviously for the last three results, we sat here and discussed the Man United game, and I actually thought they would kind of regroup for that one. I thought that as soon as the announcement was made, I thought they'd come back bang and out the traps for that one. Obviously that was a disappointing loss, but then since then it's all been good for Everton.
Even away from home. I mean, they're playing Burnley away from home. They've won 4 of their 5 away from home, Everton.
Wow.
If you're doing that,
Burnley have had a couple of good results though.
I've just been disappointed with Burnley.
Yeah.
I thought they was going to do better than what they've done.
Yeah.
I thought they was just going to just show signs of going, we're they've got the manager, they ripped up the champ last year. I don't know. I just think they're just struggling.
What do you mean by that? Do you think it's just not as... Is there something just not as exciting there as a proposition as was expected? Because I do think people view them differently to, say, Luton.
It's just watching them in the Championship last year. It was amazing. Like they were so good. They were so good. I mean, the way they played, and even at the start of the season, there was elements to the game. I thought, oh no, these will be all right. And then even when they weren't getting the results, but unfortunately, it doesn't look good for them.
They got a biggie though, didn't they? 5-0. That was it.
Sheffield United, that was.
Yeah.
But they're poor. They've had a difficult time.
Okay then, right. Well, it's not looking good for Burnley in these predictions, I think. But let's go around the room.
Yeah, well, I'll go straight in. I'm going to say Everton win this 2-1.
I've gone 1-1 draw there.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprising that.
Can I just say you are...
That I haven't gone down the Everton route. Watch all these results
You're 11
come through,
points
by the
behind
way.
here.
Quick snapshot.
So is it mathematically possible for you to catch me?
No, technically not.
But, all right, so
However, what you're both not considering is the appeal that I have lodged to the producers here. And should that come through, one of you could be facing a points deduction.
Is he really?
Just saying.
It can't happen in our league.
I've been looking into some irregularities in your work.
Financially?
Some irregularities.
Yeah.
Financial fair play?
Yeah, and I'm just saying,
lawyers
are on it. It's in the courts. It's been worked
All
out.
right.
And one of you could be facing a hefty points deduction.
When will this decision come
That's
about?
what the press is saying.
When will this decision come around?
I don't know. I'm hoping bloody soon.
I'll get a Man City the life out of this.
Yeah, you wait.
Oh, Man City the life out of it. Don't worry about that. I'll get lost through the courts.
I think I've got until the end of this podcast for that to come through. So bear with. I'm desperately trying to find something.
All right. Well, you gone for a draw, Sids. What are you going for? You sticking with 2-1?
Well, I went 2-1, but I originally was going to go 2-0. So I'll go 2-0.
2-0.
I think Everton 2-0. So 2-0 Everton, 2-1 Everton,
1-1.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Should we get into Bournemouth Luton?
Yes.
Bournemouth, big win. Massive win for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Mate, away at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
I thought it was an incredible game of football.
Yeah.
Create chances, loads of chances, and Bournemouth seems to be becoming good now.
They do. Injuries there, didn't they, at the start of the season? They're starting to get a few back. They're getting a little sort of run of form where it looks like they know what they're doing. Beforehand, it looked like there was just 11 players thrown out, no real game plan. But at the moment, it seems like stuff that they're taking from the training pitch is going on to match day.
Yeah, it does feel that way. Yeah, how have you fared? Obviously, like, when I looked at the game at Old Trafford, like it was winning there is like special, isn't it? You could see it in their faces. Even when Solanke was like after the game, we won at Old Trafford. Like you could tell they were buzzing. How did you fare over the years?
What Old Trafford?
Yeah.
Most of the time probably got our asses felt. I remember the early part. It was literally you'd walk out just going, let's keep this down to 2 or 3.
Mate, some team they had. Fucking hell,
when you're walking
out
that tunnel and you're just looking left and the players is just ridiculous.
It was a bit much.
But then had a few results there.
Yeah,
One there at Villa.
I had a few results.
We had a draw there at Fulham as well. Drew there with Reading. It was... but Old Trafford's Old Trafford, isn't it? If you get a result at Old Trafford, it's massive. Yeah,
I remember going there with Villa once, and I was just sitting there after the warm-up. And you know when everyone comes in, they've got to go past your dressing room. Don't know if you've been at Old Trafford dressing room scenario. So the away dressing rooms here, they walk past. So the door was open, and I was in there quite early after the warm-up, just getting ready or whatever. And I was like, you got Giggs, Beckham, Keane, Van Nistelrooy, Schmeichel, but like every player, you were like, fucking hell, got a job on our hands here.
No, it's wild, isn't it?
Unreal. But like, obviously going there with Liverpool, you'd always think, we got we get a result here. You look around our dressing room and think, we got this. But there were times where you were like, fuck me.
So I'm thinking now with that Bournemouth one, whether they was walking out looking at them going, we can have
that's
this.
That's the difference now, isn't it?
We can have this.
I mean, that's the difference.
Mad, isn't it? You're
but
going
like
to
teams
the theatre
like
of dreams going, we'll take these.
So many teams are doing that now at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a United thing that I still convinced, although it seems to rumble on season to season, will get sorted out. They're still a massive team, aren't they?
Mate, global powerhouse.
Just not clicking.
Yeah.
When you step out Old Trafford, that walk, if you're a manager or a substitute, along the touchline as well, it's one of those grounds you've got to do the long walk, right, past the fans.
Yeah.
Fulham, Turf Moor, a few of those, isn't there? It's not nice if you
head down and get to the bench sort of thing, is it?
Well, yeah, especially when you're playing for Liverpool, if you're on the bench or whatever, and you like come out and it's getting a lot of abuse all the way down. It's all good fun though.
When Stevie walked out and he was at Villa and he was getting it from the strip and he turned around, didn't he? Was just chewing gum. Didn't say nothing, but was just sort of give him the stare. The Stevie growl, the stare.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll get on to that one because that's a massive game Sunday, and that will be our big one. But this one is Bournemouth-Luton.
Yeah.
Are we giving Luton much chance here?
I think you've got to consider their fixtures they've had of late.
Yes.
Because they have been hefty.
Yes.
And I think coming from that, I mean, what was that? City, Arsenal.
I feel like they've come out of City Arsenal games with some credit.
Definitely.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Lost
City, they didn't look bad at all. They did, in fact, for a large period of the game, it looked like Luton could actually do that. And they're so direct in how they can score. So I think you've got to give them a chance. They're very good at getting up for these games, game after game. They come off a string of tough fixtures, and then maybe because of that, it's a bit like sparring with a decent sparring partner before the next fight. I think they'll be able to come out swinging. It sort of hurts me to have to do this as a Watford fan, but I'm going to back Luton on this one. I'm going 2-0 Luton.
I'm going to go the exact opposite. 2-0 Bournemouth.
I'm actually with Starkie on this one. Okay. I look at Luton, pushed Liverpool, pushed Arsenal, pushed City. They graft. There's no passengers. They just go for it, and I think they're going to get a win. I think they're going to get an away win. I'm going to go 1-0.
1-0 Luton.
Yeah. Come on, you Hatters.
Well, we won't go that far. I view it more as compensation if they do win. You know.
Think they're going to pop the cherries, do you?
Oh my God. Have you used that before?
I just don't know. I just thought of it.
Bank that.
I'll make that. No problem. All right. Big weekend fixture. The next part of the podcast is supported by Paddy Power. The big weekend fixture, as we all know, it's the big one. Liverpool versus Manchester United.
Are you involved in the coverage for this game?
No. This is Sky Sports.
Where are you at this weekend?
I'm actually away with my family,
so
I will have to try and get this on somehow.
Oh, you're going to have the tricky timing of lunch.
Christmas
Have they got TVs there where you're going?
Yeah.
Do they have
No. This, I'll be watching it.
Is that going to be one of them ones where you prop the phone up against the pint?
Well, we potentially could be for half of it. I reckon I'll get. What? No, I'm gonna go Bercy big bollocks, right? I'm gonna say I'm the captain of my ship, and I will be watching this match from start to finish, build up as well. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how I get on.
Right.
Good
luck. I think that's going to crash and burn, I think.
San Marino's going to be kicking off.
Okay, so this is Liverpool versus Man U at Anfield.
At Anfield.
I mean, look, you've done it. Doesn't get much bigger, does it?
Oh, my God, honestly. I've played in these games. They're the best. Best fixture in England for me. Just being able to play in it, the buzz of it, the hatred, the rivalry. It's two cities that don't particularly like each other. It's two teams that don't like each other. It's the two greatest teams that we've had throughout our history. All come together in one game. It doesn't get any bigger than that.
It's a global fixture, isn't it? I remember Sir Alex seeing him do an interview, and players that he signed, an element was based on, can this player do it at Anfield away?
Yeah,
that's what he used to say.
Tough place to go, but you know, obviously the reverse as well. I remember scoring. I think it was in the FA Cup game, Man United. I got a winner in this game, and
where at?
Oh my God,
Anfield.
Really?
Wow. Anfield, yeah. And it was, and even now, you know, I get people talking to me about it. You know, it was like the one to score. And I remember Stevie saying to me, I've talked about it many a time, you know, scoring the Merseyside derby and scoring in this game, but the winner. You know, it was FA Cup. I always remember it was a bit of a scruffy goal. It got across from the right-hand side. I headed it, and it was Van der Sar got a hand to it, hit the post, and then kind of rolled over the line. And Sammy Hoopier was there. I was like, "Don't touch it. It's going in." And it went in, and oh my God, the buzz.
Did he hold back?
He did.
Could he have taken?
He did.
That?
He could have Nugented me. He could have David Nugent me. He could have done. I thought.
Did you say thank you?
Oh, I did. Sammy was a good lad, to be fair, and it was. I mean, it was. Great moment.
Did he? I know it went quick. Did he sort of just shepherd it in?
Yeah, he kind of held his arms out as if that's going in, and he just went in, and then.
That's a wingman.
Yeah, that is a wingman.
That is a wingman.
Yeah, special moment.
Yeah, it's a special game. This one, I think. It's hard not to see a Liverpool win here. For me.
Well, Liverpool win is 2-5, so they are. I don't think United have ever been as big or odds. 5-1.
Yeah, what does that play out as? £10 gets you £14 back.
Yeah, that's for Liverpool. 10 gets you 60 for United.
Yeah.
So obviously the onus is on Liverpool to win, and I don't think many people think United are going to get a result. They've been poor this season.
Yeah.
You know, at times they've won matches, but yeah, they look all over the shop for me.
This is an interesting one, Sids.
Yeah.
If it's the same score as last time,
exactly the same line. Exactly the same line. 7-0.
Are you going along those lines?
No. We were just talking about the exact same line on this sheet. 7-0 to Liverpool again is 200-1. I mean, 7-0.
That gets you £2,000 back then.
Yeah, but no one like you couldn't have predicted that. And like the people still talk about that game now beating the United 7.
You don't think that could happen?
I don't.
I think there's more of a chance this year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I would be. Well,
go on then.
Be mad to go 7-0.
Go on then, big boy.
Fuck it, I've got nothing to lose.
You're going 7.
I'll go again.
Well, make sure you put a tenner on it then.
I'll go again. Yeah.
What did you have?
3-1. 7-0.
Get on the app, son.
I think we should let him have both.
Because if you say it and don't back it now,
I know
it's worth a tenner.
That would be devastating.
Yeah, that would be.
But anyway, look, that's just me. I'm kind of up for putting £1 on that.
Why don't we give them both? 3-1 and 7.
There you go. How about that?
What's he giving me?
You can have both scores.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
It has no bearing on the league, does it?
I just would love to see it.
Without a financial fair play, you're totally fucked.
Yeah. Hopefully that swayed him to.
Stop looking at George.
I'm desperately waiting for an interjection.
George like the head of the Premier League or something.
Exactly. Look. I'm just throwing these in so he relinquishes his current tirade.
Yeah, you can have both. You can have both of them.
Well, I think it looks like around this table we're both heavily backing Liverpool.
Oh, I think so. Well, I've gone 4-0.
Well, yeah, I've gone 3.
Right.
Look at this as well. United haven't won at Anfield in the Premier League since 2016. That's madness, isn't it?
Madness.
That is incredible.
United, as much as you have a go at them, they have won 4 of the last 5.
I mean, you boys think Liverpool are going to do it this year, don't you? Do you think Liverpool are going to win it?
I think they can win it, yeah.
The Prem?
I think they can.
Well, this is
but there's a big mix of teams in there, so it's exciting. It makes it exciting league.
Yeah, and I think what's good about this league so far anyway is it feels like points could come off any of those teams.
100%.
It doesn't feel like it feels there's enough good teams in the league that it feels like there's so many challenges. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? Am I talking about? I might be talking about.
Yeah, they can all drop points.
They can all drop points.
Yeah.
It
feels like the best it's been for a long time.
Yeah.
And there's more goals. I looked at, there was a stat that I got on the weekend. I did a Liverpool game, and it was, I think it's like 3 point something. It's 3 goals a game averaging.
Yeah.
Like, that is mad.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the last, I think the highest was like 2 point something.
God, that's what was that ball called? The Jubilani
Yeah.
levels of goals, wasn't it?
Oh my God, goals galore.
Goals galore.
All right, well, listen, we got Paddy Power Forfeit, which without the financial fair play, you will be doing that.
Yeah, unless obviously we're recording this now. This comes out on the Friday, so we've had this league table, and whoever's bottom does the Paddy Power Forfeit. Unless some miracle happens, it's going to be me doing the forfeit. It's not a big reveal that it's going to be me doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I think should we open the last window, Sids, of the Paddy Power Forfeit?
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to supersize it.
Yeah.
Because they are.
But so far, we've got a kind of advent calendar style thing. It's only got 4 windows though, and behind that is the forfeit that I'll be doing. So far, last couple of weeks, we've revealed some shaved legs. And the top of it is my face, which I thought was a bit presumptuous.
Very presumptuous. I thought that was presumptuous. Yeah.
But
But here we are. This looks like they're going to reveal it today, live on the podcast.
Right, so I'm going to...
So what we got, Sids?
Am I going to reveal the...
Yes,
the
please.
Last, okay, I'll put this mic down and I'll crack on.
Let's hold it. Oh, hold on, I'm involved.
Oh, hello, that's Crouch's face there.
Do you want to explain what you can see, Chris?
Right, so in the picture is 3 cheerleaders with our faces on the top. So you got Sids on the right, Crouchy on the left, me in the middle. Our faces have been superimposed onto the bodies of the PDC cheerleaders. So the darts cheerleaders. Yeah, okay, I see where this is going. So,
Good chassis.
okay, I don't understand exactly what the forfeit
right,
is. Then.
well, listen, I've got a letter here from the Minister. He says, Dear Crouchy, BBQC, and Notorious, this will be my last poem for a bit, as today I will reveal all details of the big forfeit. Some epic suggestions have been made, so all pod listeners, very well played. The forfeit is dance related, I can reveal. Embarrassed and humiliated you will certainly feel. But at the time for the poetry has now come to an end. Over to Crouchy for more, my good friend. That's the Minister of Mischief. I've got a letter from him. It says, I can officially reveal one of us, Chris, will be joining the amazing PDC dart cheerleaders on stage.
Oh, yes.
Live at the Ali Pally during the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
Good.
Wow, dancing in front of 10,000 lager-filled darts fans, dressed from head to toe in cheerleader outfit. There's no time to waste. The dance will happen next week at the World Darts Championship when it kicks off. So this weekend's fixtures are the final chance to get any points. It's a big shout out to pod listener Kevin Metherell for this suggestion.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's all down to Kevin. Wow, thoughts?
Thoughts are, it's not going to be either of you two doing that.
We look great, don't we?
We do look good,
Yes,
though.
I mean, look at the chassis. It's just
So hang on, because we were
chassis.
we were.
Look at the chassis, then look at the grid.
Oh,
it's the prawn.
Oh, it's a prawn. It's a prawn.
Prawnhub.
It's the prawns in.
Prawnhub. Oh my God.
Rip the head off of them.
Wow, unbelievable, yeah, unreal. Okay, now. So listen, mate, I don't know what to say.
No, it's a confusing one all round.
The thing is obviously Paddy Power sponsor the darts.
I get it.
And they're gonna make this happen.
I get it, but we were talking about trying to get to the darts. It's the best. It's my favourite, like one of my favourite things I do all year is go to the darts at Ali Pally. It's awesome. Don't really expect to be dancing with the cheerleaders.
Yeah, but you know what, you will be this year, and we've got a pod table, so we're taking everyone, producers, everyone associated with the podcast will be there. We're gonna have a great night. Thanks to Paddy Power for getting us a table just to witness.
Bit random for
historic
everyone there.
event.
Bit random for the 10,000 people there that are kind of like 3 cheerleaders and me in the same outfit.
Oh wait!
It will look like they've gone like token. like what? There's not going to be an explanation or anything.
Last
Is there?
entry.
Listen, mate. You know what?
Are they introducing or anything, or do I just walk up?
I've
with
got
them?
no fucking idea, but
I don't know what's worse.
All I want is for everyone in attendance, if you are going to the darts, please get your permanent markers at the ready.
Oh mate, I just hope everyone there's drunk so much that they don't know, they can't tell the difference.
Right, yeah, we've got a date here as well. It's the 19th, Tuesday the 19th. So if you are going on that day, please expect a scantily clad Chris Stark.
Are we afternoon or evening? Do we know? Evening. Evening.
Oh.
It's an evening session. It's an evening. Everyone's really pissed up. So obviously you've got those little cards that they have. Just obviously write something. I think Chris wants you to say, go Chris. You can do this.
That would be lovely. But it's not going to happen.
But BBQC's fine. Anything along those lines.
Oh God. Are they the PDC across? I suppose they are. They understand what's happening.
They seem to be across this, I think.
Why would they? Okay, fine. Great.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Yep, see you next Tuesday. BBQs.